gluten-free, and you also get a monthly gift box with 3 seasonings every month. If you want to sign up, the link is below, and you can also send me a message, and I'll give you a free 30-day trial.
With your wings, nothing is impossible, believe. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river.
Hey, Boss Squad. Hey, TikTok. Hey, Boss Squad. It's been a minute, but I'm back. It's been a minute. I missed you guys. I missed you guys too on TikTok. I missed you guys on Facebook. What's up, Boss Squad? Hold on one second. We are doing something fun this Saturday. Right here, everybody say hello to Chef Thomas, my brother.
What's up? What's up?
Hold on, let me switch it. I'm gonna hold on, guys. Let me put this on. I'm gonna do something here. Hold on. We're going to put the TikTok on our stand here. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Give me a sec. This is what you call, just not being fully prepared. But, I can do that with y'all. Hold on. Okay, let me get back to TikTok. Put this on the stand. Somebody's been messing with my stand again. Y'all know it's probably Andreas. There we go. Okay. We got this phone on here. Like so.
Apologies too. Hey, Mom.
Yeah, it does, but you have to download the app. Okay, here we go, TikTok.
Hey. What's up, TikTok? Cooking with Coach Thomas up in here today.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Happy Men's Health Month. We are bringing it in for those. Happy summer solstice today. We got a lot going on today. So we're really excited to have you. We got our VIP folks we're getting on.
Is it working?
Well. No, it's not.
Okay,
We got our VIP group.
We got to push
that's
the button.
coming on board on Discord.
And some of them are on Facebook with me right now. Okay, hold this for just a second.
So we're getting we have an exciting dish today. So we're doing steak power bowl. So again, I know men's health is always critical. It's something that's very, very important, and I know a lot of times we're too busy taking care of everybody else and not taking care of ourselves. So it's important. Make sure, I'm going to do a quick PSA, make sure that you get your annual checkup. So if you haven't been to the doctor in over 12 months, it's time to go ahead and get that scheduled with your doctor. And today, like I said, we're going to do steak power bowl. So we have our steak that's been marinating here. So you can see in some of our great I Got You seasonings.
I'm going to put this here so you can talk to.
So we have the steak seasoning in here. So love the steak seasoning. It's got a little kick to it too. So if you haven't used the steak seasoning in a while, it does have a little kick to it, which I like. And we also have some of the Himalayan sea salt and pepper that's been marinating in here. So we're going to have steak. It's going to be our main protein today. Then we also have, I've been talking about complex carbohydrates. So you got to get your complex carbs in. So that's one of the things that I want to make sure I emphasize. I know that when we talk about low glycemic sometimes, we talk about low carb, and and that's very popular out here. But I know a lot of folks, especially as the summer is coming, we're ramping up our activity levels. So folks are in the gym more, doing more workouts, doing things that are more intense. You're sweating more, and so you want to have carbs. So it's not, again, you don't have to do low carb, but complex carbohydrates like this roasted sweet potato that we roasted earlier. I think this is a little olive oil spray. Some of the garlic, sea salt, and pepper is in here. So this is really, really, really good. This also has a slight sweetness to it, natural sweetness as a sweet potato.
Two Brothers Internet.
That layer to the dish as well. And then I always talk about the vitamins and minerals. We want to make sure we're getting enough vitamins and minerals in what we are doing. And so I just wanted to make sure that we had the view of it.
Is it on?
It is on. Yeah.
Well, you just hold it like this and then push the little button in the back.
Okay, we're getting. Okay. And then.
Guys, we're filming. We're
doing three things at once.
We're in our VIP cooking group, guys. If you are not a member of our VIP cooking group, you want to get signed up for that. Which cut of steak is it, LlKE?
Yeah, sirloin is the best that you would use. So I say either sirloin or flank steak would be the two that you would want to choose for this particular dish. So we have that. So getting back to the vegetables.
Hey, Lawrence Wise.
That was a good question. Getting back to the vegetables, you want to have lots of color. So remember, the more colors you have in your food, the more vitamins and minerals that you will have. So you can see here, we have, so we are getting that variety of vitamins and minerals. And I forgot my cauliflower rice again, but normally I have a good cauliflower rice that I'm gonna have at the base of the bowl, and we were gonna have that mixed with our kale. But today we're gonna just have kale. So but I do like the cauliflower rice because it's a mild vegetable. It feels like rice, and it takes on whatever flavors you put in the cauliflower rice. So it's a very versatile dish. It is low glycemic, it is low carb, and it also helps you to feel more full when you add it to your dishes. So again, we're going to do.
Thank you for sharing, guys.
Yep. So the thing that I'm going to do now, we're going to go ahead and prepare our vegetables. We're going to just cube our zucchini.
Hey, Bernadine Lowe.
So we're going to saute zucchini. And normally I do my onion first, so I'm going to go ahead and just start doing this first. But we're definitely going to go do the onion first because the onion's going to take the longest to cook. So we're just going to cut these into cubes. And then we're going to grab our onion and do that next.
It's in the drawer back there.
And you want them to be similarly sized, so that way it'll cook pretty evenly. So again, zucchini is another one of those great vegetables that has a mild flavor, and it takes on whatever you put on the dish. So if you're doing Asian, you want to have either your low sodium soy sauce or the coconut aminos we talked about before on our show. You can add that to it to give it an Asian flair. Today we're doing a little tahini. We're going to have a tahini sauce on here. So that's going to kind of be our flavor. But again, we want to have layers of flavor too. So we have our different seasonings that we're going to layer in. So like I said, we have our steak seasoning, we have our salt and pepper, we have our onion, garlic, and pepper. So garlic lovers want to have that garlic flavor in there. And we have our green seasoning. So we're layering in lots of flavor. Because remember, healthy cooking, you don't have to sacrifice flavor when you're cooking healthy. So that's an important piece. And it can still be fast and it can still be fun. It doesn't have to take forever either. So those are the things that we kind of been focusing in on as we've been doing our low glycemic cooking segment here. And the other thing too, I don't know if you do a lot of onions, but sometimes you can, if you do lemon, if you do cut your onion, when you're trimming your onion, I actually cut it where it's had me crying a little bit. So again, the acid in the lemon will cut that down, so you can actually cut the onion without having any issues there. So we're gonna do the onion next, and we're gonna start cooking that first because this takes a little longer than the other vegetables. So I know Boss Lady likes a lot. She likes raw onion. We're gonna saute this onion, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on.
Hey guys, thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, guys, please continue to share. And yeah, I've missed you guys. It's been almost a week. I promise I'm not gonna stay gone that long anymore.
So we're gonna go ahead and heat up our olive oil.
This is what we do in our Discord group, guys, our private VIP group. And I just figured we do like behind the scenes and let you guys see it. You know, just in case y'all want to join our VIP group, I highly recommend it. It's based on healthy cooking.
We're gonna put that on medium heat. So again, the other little trick, like I said, we're looking for ways to lower fat. So this is just a way to, this is still olive oil, but the spray is gonna be lower fat. So you kind of mix it in together. So that way you don't keep piling on all the extra fat. Even though olive oil is a good fat, you still want to look for ways to lower your overall fat in your diet, especially if you have hypertension and are struggling with some of those, some of those kinds of ailments. So let's go ahead and get our onion chopped up. We'll get this in the skillet.
Alcohol, well, I didn't get a package. You sent me a package? We didn't get it.
All right, I'm gonna throw that in and saute that. And we'll get that sauteing while we're doing the rest of our vegetables.
Got the onion sauteing.
Next, we'll do our peppers. We'll just core those really quickly.
Thank you for sharing, Virtrella Lewis. Lynn, we're in Georgia.
Yeah, good question. We are in Georgia, the ATL. We are happy to be back. We just got back 4 months ago.
You can toss that in the sink. It's got a garbage disposal.
We got back 4 months ago to the ATL. So happy to be back in the ATL.
Yes, sir.
With our people. All right.
Remember last week, James was here and we did we did a 3-hour live. We cooked outside and we sat on the porch. Actually, it was like 4 hours.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday last week, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great time to grill too. This is something you actually could grill. We already have the steak cut up. But again, if you wanted to use whole sirloin steak, or a flank steak, you could actually go out on the grill and grill that and use that for this bowl too. So it's always great when the weather starts getting warm and you want to be outside doing a little outdoor cooking. That's a great way to, that's something great you can do on this dish as well. All right. So here are our peppers. Again, let's bring in that extra color. Wash all of our stuff in advance. That going. And then again, these are, I don't know if you could see the roasted sweet potatoes earlier, but I roasted those before on the show today, roasting our sweet potatoes. But I love a roasted sweet potato. Again, it's a complex carb, so it's going to take longer. It's not going to spike chips or something that's not a complex carb, so it's really helpful for regulating your complex carbs. Help to regulate your blood sugar because they do take longer to digest, and they're typically lower on the glycemic index and also the glycemic load. Some people don't know about the glycemic load, but that's a measurement that is sometimes a little bit more accurate on how it actually impacts your blood sugar. So the glycemic index and glycemic load kind of work together, hand in hand. All right. Now we're going to do our peppers. Come back here, man.
Let's go look at those onions cooking.
Let's throw a little,
Those smell good.
yeah, they do. I love some grilled onions. We're gonna throw a lot of sea salt on there. I'm also going to, what I didn't bring today too was my garlic cloves. So we're gonna actually throw a little garlic lovers in here too. I love this garlic lovers. Because it brings that extra flavor to everything,
So they can't see. Well, I guess it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I can bring that over. Yep, I meant to bring this over. We got so many cameras going today. So, yeah, we're sauteing our onions.
Guys, so this is just our VIP behind the scenes. My brother's a health coach. He cooks on Saturdays in our VIP group, and it's all health-based cooking. And this is our low glycemic segment. And I wanted to give you guys a taste, let y'all see what we do behind the scenes.
Let's go back and start getting our peppers wrapped up. We'll do that next.
Normally we don't show this because it's our private group, but I'm letting you guys in on this today. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of good learning.
And can you guys hear me okay? VIP group?
We probably need to get them. I got microphones at work. I'll bring them next time.
Okay, I have my AirPod on. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Any questions, guys? I know we do a lot of this education.
So guys, if you're in our VIP group, you actually can talk to each other, talk to the host.
A lot of these things. So hopefully they're sinking in now.
So he's interacting with our VIP group right now, and they're talking to each other. And he can hear what they're saying, but y'all can't because he has on his earphone.
All
But they're talking to him, and he's talking to them.
Now, have you guys made any power bowls? Is that something that you have in your repertoire that you're using for your meals, for your family? And you all feel free to chime in too.
Yeah. So
On
see,
our
he's got
live.
our group over here, and he's actually talking to them, and they're talking to him.
Yeah.
You want something to scoop those up with?
Yeah, I was going to for these. If you're
I got-
going around, so
I got this if you want to use it.
You can just throw it in. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Watch
grab
out, Teddy.
the dish to throw these in. And you know what?
What you need?
Perfect. I'm just gonna throw these in this dish while we get the other stuff together. So I don't want to get too brown.
Right.
I always say don't be afraid of the brown. I know that technically when you're doing gourmet cooking, you don't want your stuff over brown, but I do like a little brown on my veggies. So nice, lots of flavor. The garlic lover, salt, pepper, the onions coming out. So we got good flavor there. Then we're gonna add our peppers in here next. Next pepperoni. Slide this up. I like to have a little overhang, so you can just slide it right on in there. Okay. And these take a little longer too. And I don't know if you guys have heard of nightshade vegetables before either, but typically these nightshades take a little longer to cook. And a lot of people have a natural allergy. So I don't know if you eat raw peppers and start to sweat. That's because they have a natural defense mechanism in them. So it is better to actually cook nightshade vegetables because it does kind of reduce some of the things that cause us to have an allergic reaction to them. And so peppers is definitely one of those too. But again, you see all the different colors. Again, we're gonna add some of our sea salt.
Himalayan salt.
Himalayan salt and pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. to this. And again, actually salt is not a bad thing. Salt enhances the natural flavor of the vegetables. So whenever you're doing cooking, you know, you don't want to over salt, but you definitely want to have that seasoning. And I love the taste of peppers, especially the multicolored ones. You can have that sauteing just a little bit. Then we're gonna add in our zucchini next. We'll do that next. Again, that cooks pretty fast, so it won't take as long for that to cook. And then we'll wilt our kale. And then I like to do the steak last, because you definitely don't want to overcook your steak either. And then you want it to be hot when you're preparing your plate. So I normally do my meat last. You can always warm up your vegetables a little bit, and they won't get too overcooked. But especially when you're doing steak or even fish, I have a tendency to cook that last and add all the vegetables back in and give a little heat to it. I know people cook their stuff. I normally do medium rare is typically what I do for steak. So that's the standard. You can probably do this dish in under medium, which is basically halfway between medium and halfway between medium rare, and that'll probably still be a good. But you definitely don't want to overcook your meat. Okay, I think that's a good consistency. What they're saying there about another minute. There. I'm probably gonna do about half. For the show. Save the rest for later. And then we'll start preparing our bowl. After that, let's do white. All right, we're getting our bowl together for when we prep. All right. So again, lots of vegetables, lots of colors, lots of layers of flavor that we're using for everything as well. So let's just add that on. We're gonna put all this back together again when we make our bowl anyway. So again, let's do a little bit of this. So we got our olive oil. We're gonna put our zucchini in. And again, all this is very simple. We try to keep it really simple. Again, you can always take it up a notch, make it gourmet. Maybe we talked about that last week. You know, you can add other flavors and things to make it more gourmet. But we also want to make sure that it's easy to eat healthy. So we try to get our dishes where we can make them in 30 minutes or less. No salt. So again, we can layer the flavor in with our no salt seasoning. That's what I love about the no salt seasonings. You can continue to layer flavor without adding extra salt, which is good if you're trying to reduce your level of sodium that you have in your diet.
Happy Saturday, Linda Hackett.
All right, so that's our zucchini. I see a nice flavor in that. Some little garlic livers in there too. Oh, it's up here already. A little garlic livers. I like garlic and onion flavors. So again, you can see we have lots of flavor in this dish. It is healthy and lower calorie, but it is not short on flavor. We want to use we haven't even used the whole tablespoon of olive oil, which is great. I cook vegetables and get they're getting some. So see all that color? That's what you want to have in your meals. That's vitamins, that's minerals. These still can be a little crunchy. Like a little crunch in your dish. Add that. So see, we got our green, orange, red, yellow, white. So we can already see our bowl coming together. Here. All right. Then let's go ahead and get our kale going. And kale is a pretty hardy green vegetable, so that's one of the things when you're making a bowl. I like to use kale because it does stand up. It's a hardy green, so I know a lot of times when you're cooking like spinach, it's easy. Like you can start with a whole bag of spinach, and it can really, because of the water content in it, it can really cook down. Whereas kale is typically going to hold more of its texture and structure, even under heat.
Yeah, Wendy Rowe. Hey, Richard Whitehead.
So I like to use.
Thank you guys for sharing.
And I always try to, if I'm doing a spray, I like to spray it away from the fire, especially when you use gas.
Yeah.
So, see how that's nice and glistening?
Thank you, Richard. Boss Squad, can you guys see in Discord?
Yeah, Discord is good.
All these beautiful people on here. I missed y'all.
So I'm actually going to put the green seasoning.
I'm going to come live later on. And we'll go for a walk or something and hang out and talk.
Put the green seasoning on here for another layer.
Oh, yeah, the greens. And that comes in no salt also.
Yeah.
Hey, TikTok. We haven't forgot about y'all.
So you see how this is holding up to the heat? That the volume is holding up. So that's what I love about the kale. Is that it's going to hold up to the heat.
Can TikTok see it too? I think so.
Oh yeah, the green seasoning sets it off. So this is since we don't have our cauliflower rice, this is going to be the base. So normally, like I said, I would use cauliflower rice as our rice layer. We'd have that below the kale.
And then just, hold on.
But today we're going to have
flip it around.
The kale.
Hold on, I'll show you.
On the bottom.
Hey TikTok, hold on a second.
Our dish. So that nice
there we
color
go.
there.
Look at that.
So you see how that structure held up? It held up to the heat.
TikTok.
Much better than you would see.
There's a lot of people on TikTok.
Much better than you would see on like a spinach.
All right, TikTok, I see y'all. Tap the screen and send up those hearts and likes. Last time TikTok, you guys sent up 60,000
now we're gonna
likes.
Throw in again.
Let's
we
do
already
it again.
have this marinated, so we're gonna kind of get a nice sear on our
Oh, wait, can
meat.
This is mainly about the VIP group. They need to be able to see
Put it
everything.
Put it right there.
Can they see?
Let me pull it down. You guys see? This is just this. Y'all should be able to see the meat cooking now.
Listen to that sizzle.
Yeah, it is sizzling.
Got some good, I got you seasoning, steak seasoning on there.
Yes.
TikTok, go to your shop. Go to the TikTok shop right now and place your orders.
We're going to add a little more steak seasoning on there, actually.
All of this is in the TikTok shop.
Yeah, layers and layers of flavor.
And
That's
TikTok
the key.
is giving you guys discounts right now if you order while we're live.
That's the key to making healthy food. You got to have that flavor. You don't want to sacrifice flavor.
Hey, Phoebe Francis.
So how did you come up with these seasonings?
Oh, that's a long story, honey.
All right. So I actually have a little bit more VIP group. I think the recipe calls for about a pound of steak, but I knew we had more mouths today to feed, so I put a little more. This is a little bigger bowl than normal. It's gonna get a little. That's the other challenge when you're doing it pre-cut.
Thank you for sharing, Sharon Hayes.
It's making sure that all the pieces get similarly. Get that medium, under medium rare to under medium.
Go
Look,
get your orders in, TikTok.
I think we are looking pretty good. Ooh, that flavor. Oh. You seasonings, they got you. Let me tell you. All right. I think we are pretty good on most of these pieces. Are good. Turn the heat up a little bit. I turned it down too low. It's cooking a little too fast.
I wish you guys could smell how good this smells.
Yeah, but we still gotta make. Oh, I forgot to make my sauce. It'll be fast though.
What kind of sauce you making?
Tahini.
Okay.
Making a quick tahini sauce. I can do that while this is. I'm gonna put this on simmer.
Hey, Derek Timms.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually just take this off, turn that off, so it doesn't get overcooked, and we'll let that simmer. And then I'm gonna throw this quick tahini sauce together.
You doing it over here or over there?
Yeah, I was gonna do it over here to make it easier. Yeah, so people can see it real fast. So
Can they
it's
see?
literally just a little warm water, lemon juice. I don't have my where is you don't have a little thing?
Oh, what? Yeah, I have a lemon squeezer. We got everything, whatever you need.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna ask you.
Any
to do it
kitchen
fast.
tool, you can find it here.
And then I'm gonna just squeeze this half a lemon in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm doing the half a lemon. I'm gonna go ahead and get a spoon. Get these seeds out real quick. Since I didn't have that prepped in advance.
The lemon squeezer's in that other drawer.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It's just like 34 little seeds in here. We'll get those out.
Look at those veggies. Aren't those beautiful?
So that's the lemon juice. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tahini, and then we'll just do warm
You don't
water.
need another lemon then.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I think we're good.
All right. Let everybody see the label. What is that?
Oh, this is Soom Premium Tahini.
Okay.
Where'd you get this from? Kroger. This came from Kroger. You all know, the VIP group knows we do a lot of shopping at Costco and Aldi, and we're always talking about different deals you can get at different places.
Hey, Terrence
So we're
Gaines.
just gonna do. We just got probably too much lemon juice in there.
What's tahini taste like?
Russian. Oh, it's a sesame seed.
Oh, okay.
It's ground sesame seeds.
Ground sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Okay,
Something like-
TikTok, I see y'all.
Okay, you see how that's firming up? So you just want to add a little warm water to soften it up a little bit. And then we're gonna put a little no salt seasoning in there. And I think we're done. Okay, meat's looking pretty good. So when I actually didn't get overcooked, I still see some red in there. All right.
Couldn't you add a little bit of that steak juice to it
Yeah.
instead of warm water? That
Yeah.
might give it more flavor.
Yeah, you are right. Let's just do that. That's real simple, and it's already warm.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep, we can do that. And that's good. Igotchu seasoning is in there. Oh, that's gonna be good. Yeah, so you see how it's gonna add that to get it to the right consistency. So it's still a little thick. So it's gonna be a tahini gravy up in here.
Thank you, LlKE.
Tahini gravy. Tahini gravy. Okay, I think we're good now. And that should already be pre-seasoned, so we should be good there. Yeah, that lemon sets it off. All right, that's our tahini sauce. We're gonna drizzle on our bowl. All right. So there's that. We're gonna throw our meat on there. Again, I don't have my cauliflower rice. I love a cauliflower rice pilaf.
Guys, this is a healthy, low glycemic meal, and the VIP can see it, right?
Yeah.
Y'all can see it?
Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, they can see. You guys can see okay, right? VIP. You know we like our feedback. Okay, we're gonna get our steak on there. We're gonna throw our veggies on there and then drizzle it with, all right, then we have our roasted sweet potatoes. Again, that's gonna be your good complex carbohydrates in there. And again, another layer of color, vitamins, minerals for you. And then we're gonna throw our veggies on top. So lots of color, lots of flavor.
Yeah, Kathy Pavlovich, you said you're being a diabetic, you eat off the low glycemic index.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you got to come join our VIP group because we cook low glycemic. We teach you how to make really good low glycemic meals every single Saturday. And then we also cook in 6 other categories: paleo, keto, vegan, gluten-free. And you also get a monthly gift box with 3 seasonings every month. If you want to sign up, the link is below. And you can also send me a message and I'll give you a free 30-day trial.
All right, guys, this is it. Your steak power bowl. Again, it's low glycemic, but it's hearty enough to keep you going, even if you have that intense workout.
That looks good, y'all.
That intense workout.
I love steak.
For the day. So there you
Can
have
they see it really well?
Yeah, let me see.
Because it doesn't look like they can see it.
Yeah, I don't have it. I normally have it double thing so we can see everything that's in there. Yeah. So. All right. So again, all the colors, the vegetables, vitamins, minerals, complex carbohydrates, steak. So hey, you can't go wrong. All the good stuff. All the good stuff.
Time
So
for a
you
taste
try
test,
it.
Toby. Chef Thomas.
Going. Yeah. So try to dig in. And
It's
get
Coach Thomas and Chef Thomas, you know, right?
yeah. Cooking with Coach Thomas, Chef Thomas. I don't answer to any of it. Oh, it's just so much stuff in here. See all the colors? So it's pleasing to the eye and to the tummy. Need to get some of that zucchini in here. Okay, there we go. I just want to get a little bit of all of it. Zucchini, the onion, the peppers, and a little meat. I got you.
Guys, y'all see he does the happy dance like I do.
Yeah.
It runs in the
Oh
family,
my
y'all.
God, it does run in the family. Oh, this is so good. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Anybody have any questions on anything? VIP? All right.
Boss Squad, I'm gonna stay on with you guys. We're gonna go outside and hang out for a little
Well,
bit.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Happy Men's Health Month. And we will see you in a couple of weeks. I'll be in LA next week. We're taking our daughter to school in LA this week, so I won't be on next week. But I think I'll see you the week after. So have a good night, everybody. All right. All right, bye.
Boss Squad, let's make us a plate. Let's make us a plate, Boss Squad. Ooh, it's been a minute since I've missed you guys. I really have. So I'm gonna just make me, actually I'm just gonna put some on a paper plate so we don't mess up all the dishes. I just want to taste a little bit. It looks so good. But I think I'm going to, because I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't eat sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna get some without the sweet potatoes.
You can get some without.
Here it is, right here. Right chair. I know exactly how I'm gonna do this. What is the cost? Karen Tubbs wants to know. It's pretty, I would say the cost is pretty low, right? Because you just got steak and veggies.
Yeah.
Oh, the cost of the VIP.
Okay, I was thought that's
I'm
what
sorry.
you were saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
the cost of the VIP is $59.99 a month. You get a gift box and you get 20 cooking lessons a month with that, healthy cooking lessons, and you get seasonings every month. In your gift box, you get a recipe card, and you also get a gift every month valued up to $25. And every time you order seasonings, guys, you get a free seasoning every time you order. So it's a really great. I don't know why he keeps pushing this over here.
No, I've been trying to take it out.
All right, so he's like, "You gonna eat this?" No, I'm not.
You might not.
Boss
not
lady,
say those.
I love your hair. Thank you, Bernadine Lowe. So this is my plate, y'all. Let's see. It's good. I gotta have some steak. This is seasoned perfectly. How did it get seasoned so perfectly? I got you seasonings.
That's right.
TikTok, Facebook, y'all better. Oops, I'm not supposed to say. They don't like me to say anything on TikTok. So, guys, go order your seasonings right now. This is very, 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 very good. I highly recommend making this. It's a very healthy meal, and it tastes good. I like the sauce on top.
Oh, good. The tahini sauce. Yeah, the lemon. The little
That's very
acidity.
good.
Yeah. And then it was.
Thank you, Mary Foster. I'm getting all these compliments on my hair. I want y'all to go make this dish. So, come on, Teddy. Teddy wants a bite. Here.
All right.
I'm gonna put a bite in his bowl.
That's a wrap, guys. So thank you for cooking with Coach Thomas, and we will see you next time with Boss Lady and Squad.
That's right.
All right, TikTok.
All right. So, let's see. Guys, one of the things I decided, I talked to one of my friends today, and she was telling me how her dog, when her dog has to go outside, he rings this bell. So we're getting ready to train Teddy how to ring the bell when he has to go outside. She told me the whole spiel of how it works. Let's go out here for a minute. Thank you, Coach Thomas. Y'all know how to end it?
No, we're trying to.
I'll show you.
So I was looking to see how-
Oh, TikTok. Let's see. You hit this right here.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So, yes, I did Tracy Lynn Wells. Phone keep bad signal. I'm getting a bad signal out here. I think. Let me sit close to the kitchen. My phone wants to act weird. It wants to act weird out here. But yeah, so I went live a few weeks ago when Derek did my hair. So he cut my hair and we put some color in it. Which I do sometimes. I put like an amber, a little bit of an amber color in it, you know, just to change it up a little bit. So Derek did that for me, and I was actually live at his salon. Guys, I'm gonna sit out here for just a minute. I was actually live at his salon. Teddy, what? Look at Teddy. Teddy, don't take my seat. Move. He jumped right in my seat. Look, y'all. Jumped right in my seat. Hold on, I might have to put it on. I turned my phone off Wi-Fi to cellular, so that way it doesn't keep on freezing and stuff. Because it said it was like acting like it didn't want to act. You know, it didn't want to act right. So yeah, remember last time we grilled outside with my other brother. Y'all were saying, wait a minute, you got, how many brothers do you have? 2. So last week we cooked, James was here, and we weren't on Discord. We were just cooking. Or were we on? No, we weren't on Discord. We were just cooking, hanging out. And we grilled, I think we grilled steak, and we had a really good meal. It was really good. And we played the music, and we hung out out here, you know, for a while. He smoked his cigar, and we just had a really good, it was a great evening. And you know, it's just been so, I don't know, sometimes it feels like there needs to be 3 of me. It's so much going on, guys, just in my life right now. Good stuff, you know, all good stuff, nothing bad or nothing, you know, to worry about. Just a lot of great things happening. The video broadcast is going in and out. To go in the house. I'm just going to go in the house. Come on out. Let me see if it gets better. Oh, thank you, Sharon Hayes. Let me see if it gets better. Is it still going in and out? Because I turned the Wi-Fi off and turned it on cellular. And now Peach wants to come out here with me. See? The cats love being out here on the screen and porch. All the pets do. Because the cats, you know, they don't get to go outside. And so they love being out here to just be outside, be close to nature. They can listen to the birds and, you know, all that stuff. So they love it out here. So they're out here a lot. And Teddy likes being out here too. And we just love coming out here. So it's a really nice porch. You know, in the winter, we like the fireplace. We put the wood in the fireplace and burn the nice wood. And it's just nice out here. We just have a really nice outdoor space. I'm really, really blessed, really happy. You know, we have our kitchen, our outdoor kitchen, our fire pit. You know, if you want to sit outside, I prefer to sit in here because there's no bugs or mosquitoes. Like when you're sitting outside, you see we got the mosquito spray. That's what that's for. If you're going to sit outside, you got to spray yourself because we have so many woods around us, you know, that it's a lot of mosquitoes. Not like a ton, but we all have blood type O, you know, and when you have blood type O, the mosquitoes really like the blood type O, and they like to, we get bit a lot, me and the boys. So yeah. Oh, let me tell you guys about what happened. Speaking of the woods, let me tell y'all what happened on Thursday. This is another thing. Like, it's just been like, it just seemed like it's just been so much going on. Like I said, I'm gonna try to sit down now. So much going on in my life right now that it just seems like I haven't had time to really go live and hang out with y'all, and I've missed y'all. But it's like I don't know. Like, I was talking to my brother about it just a few minutes ago before we cooked, and I was telling him that being a content creator is a full-time job, right? And I don't really consider myself, a full-time, content creator. I try to come on, and I do content, but I'm not really like full-time like that because I just don't have time. And so what happened on Thursday, I was planning on going live and cooking and doing stuff. And then what happened was we had the exterminator here. And so the exterminator, obviously you can't have your pets in the house and stuff. So he did the whole inside of the house, and then he did the outside. And then it was time to do, and then the pets were on the screened-in porch. So when it was time for him to do the screened-in porch, Matthias and I decided that, we'll just take the pets outside over there. We sat over there on the wall with them, right over there. So we had Teddy, and we had Peach, and we had Storm. Well, all of a sudden, Storm decides that she's just going to jump out of Matthias's arms. She just jumped out of his arms and then jumped down on the grass and then started running. And then Teddy started chasing her, which was insane. And so I had the other cat, and then I grabbed Teddy, and then Matthias was chasing Stormy. That's Stormy right there. Stormy, come on out. Stormy's kind of scary. Stormy, come on out, girl. Come on. There she is. So, guys, this was really scary, right? So she got away. I mean, she got far away. She went into the deep woods right over there behind our house. Not even behind our house, but all the way back on the side that doesn't even belong to us, which is way far over there. And there's a creek over there, and there's all this like marsh and, probably snakes and spiders and anything you could think of is probably back there in those woods. You understand what I'm saying? And so Matthias calls me and he's like, she's in the woods. I need your help. And I'm like, how am I supposed to go back there? I got on flip-flops. So anyway, we go back there and we're just all back in the woods. We can't find her. I mean, Matthias is like, we're not going to get her back. And I'm like, and Stormy, you were scared, weren't you? Huh? You were crying. So for a while, we just walked around. We couldn't find her. We were getting bit up by mosquitoes. And it was a really bad situation. And that happened Thursday. And we heard her crying. She was way back in the woods. I mean, deep. And we heard her crying. And then we saw her. So we walked over towards her, and then she got scared and ran. Because I think she wasn't used to being out there, and she was scared, so I told Matthias, I'm like, look, instead of us trying to like follow her and go get her, I'm going to sit back down. I was like, let's just, hold on, y'all. I was like, let's just, we have a path, right, that goes, you guys have seen our path. So it goes, all the way up to the neighbor's house. And on one side of the path is our property. Well, the path belongs to us, and then all the woods on the left side, right side of the path belongs to us, and then on the left side of the path is someone else's property, and it goes way far and deep, and a lot of homes are on that side over there. And so anyway, I was like, let's just stand on the path. And let's just stand here and just keep calling her, because we were getting very frustrated and upset and getting bit. And we just didn't know if we were going to get her back because it was starting to get dark. So then we just stood on the path, and I just stood there and I was like, Stormy, Stormy. And I heard her crying, but she wouldn't come. So then after a while, I told Matthias, I said, go get Peach. So he went and got Peach. And we had that little cat harness. We put the little cat harness on her in case she tried anything. Right? And so we brought Peach over there and put her down on the ground. And then all of a sudden, and we heard Stormy crying. Come here, Storm. Come here, girl. So all of a sudden, Stormy we saw her. So she slowly started coming towards us. And, Hope because we were like, oh my God, we're not going to get her back. And so she came over and she walked up to Peach, and then, she was on the path with us and everything. But then she like ran again. But she didn't run far, like out of our sight, but she still kind of was scared or whatever. So we just kind of lured her. We just kept going like 10 steps closer to the house, then 10 steps closer to the house. And we had Peach. And so she followed us. And then, but she wouldn't come to the door. And then I went and sat over there on the wall, right over there by myself. And then she finally ran to me, like all of a sudden, because she was going away again. She was walking, wait a minute. She was walking like over towards this part of my neighbor's house. And there's dogs and stuff over there. And they probably would have been barking at her. And I don't know where she would have ran. So I went quickly and sat on the wall. And I didn't try to chase her or anything. I just went and sat on the wall and was just like sitting there and calling her name. And then all of a sudden she just ran from that corner of the wall right over to where I was sitting and just jumped on me and just was like, I'm ready to go now. And so it was a good ending. We were very fortunate to get her, that she didn't get lost, because what I was worried about was like when it starts getting dark. You know how when it starts getting dark, and then, her being out here at night, and then we have this huge owl. Guys, we have an owl that flies around. We have an owl, and then we also have a hawk. They're like huge. They're like from the table to probably about right here. Huge, which is why we never let Teddy out by himself. Because what they do is they swoop down, and they snatch animals. And we actually saw one of them like pick up some birds out of a nest. Okay, Teddy. So I was just worried that I'll be in just a minute, okay, y'all? I was just worried that something would happen to her at night and we wouldn't get her back. So I'm really happy that we got her. That was Thursday night. It was, like I said, that's all I was planning on cooking and stuff, but that happened. And after that, I was exhausted. I mean, because I was emotionally drained, thinking, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to tell Andreas? Because Andreas was still out of town, in Los Angeles. He was in LA at Disneyland and stuff, him and Cherie. Come here, Stormy. Look at how pretty Stormy is. Teddy gets jealous when I call Stormy. Come here, girl. Come on up here. Come on up here. Come on. So I was like, what am I going to tell Andreas? He's going to come home. One of the cats is gone. He's going to be mad. Me and Matthias were out there arguing at each other. I'm like, why did you let her go? And he was like, I told you we shouldn't bring her out. And I was like, you should not have let her go. And we were just like all upset and arguing and mad at each other because we didn't think we were going to get her back. But there she is. We got her back. And yeah, it's just been a really busy week, guys. A lot of great things happening over at, igotchu Seasonings. I can't wait to tell you guys. I've been holding on to some information that I've been wanting to share with y'all. I wanted to wait until it was exactly finished, and we're like about a week out. So I'll be making some announcements and telling you guys about some great things that we're doing. I think you guys will be proud and you'll be pleased. Yeah, and it's just been a really busy week. And Matthias, you guys were wondering about Matthias. The place, we didn't get the place. He didn't get the place that he wanted. So he was pretty disappointed. We made the offer and everything, but it was like they accepted a different offer. So, we're still waiting on, he wants that particular building. So we're waiting on some new properties to come available in that building. Because, it's a big building. There's, like I told him, I said, look, there'll be others, but he wants a specific corner unit. And that's the problem. There's only one of those corner units on every floor. And I think there's like 60 floors. Hey, Judy Simon. So I told him, I said, I've been disappointed before when I really wanted a house or I really wanted a place. And one thing that's always happened is that there's always something, like you think that you really missed out on something, and there was always something better. And I'd look back and be like, oh my God, this is even better, than the other place. And hey, Janice Jackson, and that's what I was telling him. I was like, there'll be another one, and it'll probably be better. Like, because the one he wanted was not, was it? Wait a minute. It wasn't furnished, was it? I can't remember. Oh, no, wait. It was furnished, but he didn't love the furniture. And I'm like, so the next one you'll get that you'll love the furniture. I'm like, so there'll be another one in that building. So just don't be upset, because he was ready. He really wanted it, and we thought he was going to get it. And then they accepted a different offer. And that happens in life, It's good. He needs to learn this at a young age, because that's how life goes, And you can't always have everything you want. And sometimes what you want isn't even the best thing for you. And you don't realize it until you don't get it. You know what I mean? Hey, Summer LaDonna. He'll find something even better. That's what I told him. Yeah, Sharon Hayes. It's okay. He'll be fine. Carrie Ryan said, missing cat. You mean our cat here, or cat, my production, our operations manager? Because we definitely miss Cat. But I'm happy that she's having the time of her life with her family in Germany. She deserves it. She works hard. So, yeah, I'm definitely missing her. But, we can handle it. It's just that Kat does so much. It takes a lot of pressure off of me. But Denise is doing a great job, a very, very good job. And she is doing a lot of the production stuff, at I Got You Seasonings that Kat did. Because before Kat left, she trained Denise on the stuff. And Denise is doing great. And so I have a great team. And everyone knows how to kind of step in and help each other out. That's what we do. And that's what we'll be doing. Kat will be gone a couple more weeks. It'll be fine. I miss our cooking show, which I guess I could do if I had more time. But, we cook together on Tuesdays and Fridays. So that's kind of another way, that I was engaged with you guys that I'm not doing. And then at one point I was cooking a lot. And, then when where did we go? I think we went to Disney. We went to Disney, and then I think I was gone for like a week, about 10 days. And I got out of that routine. Life, one of the things that I learned is that life, like routines are very important in life, right? It's good to be flexible and to be spontaneous, but you also got to have routines. And so it's like I got out of that routine. It only took me a couple weeks. I got out of the routine, and then I started doing other stuff, and so now I got to get back into the routine, because it's part of what I do and it's part of what I enjoy. And when I was in Miami, remember, we were live like a lot for like hours every day. And that was fun. I enjoyed that. And then when I got back to Atlanta, I started getting busy again, and then I got out of that routine. So that's why I decided today, even though my brother's here and I'm going to have to go in a second. But that's why I decided today, after we cooked, especially since I wasn't cooking, I figure after we cook, I'll just hang out with y'all for a little bit. And I would turn on my music and really chill out with y'all for a little bit. But I got to, my brother's here and his wife's here. And, I want to hang out with them a little bit. But there's the kitties. And Teddy, he don't know what he wants. He keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out. Teddy, make a decision. But there's Peach and Stormy. Those are Matthias's kittens. And, they'll be going back to Miami with him. Although we kind of want to keep them now. I told Matthias, I was like, Matthias, why don't you just let us keep the cats? They've been here longer than they've been anywhere else. And you just get you a new cat. Because you only wanted one anyway. And we got them because they were sisters. And they were left on the side of the highway. And they were, traumatized. And we didn't want to separate them. So we took them together. But then he was like, no, those are my cats. I'm taking them with me when I leave. So I'm like, well, okay. So then I guess we'll get us another cat. But I feel like they're like, it's just going to be hard to let both of them go. But, he might change his mind and leave them here. We'll see. Sometimes I'm just learning in life. You just have to say prayers and then, have faith that, God and the universe and everything will put things together the way they need to be. And we have a tendency to, want to have control over our life and over everything we do and have things be the way we want it. I'm very guilty of that. And I'm learning, every decade of my life, I'm learning a little bit more about just letting go, letting go and letting God, not totally letting go, of course, but I just mean as far as letting go of the idea that, I know what's best all the time, that everything should go the way that I think it should, and just learning to kind of go with the flow of things. Let me see. Someone wrote a long paragraph here. Valden Campbell, I need to know how much is the whole seasoning line will cost because I have porch pirates where I live. Just send me a message and we'll give you a deal. If you want to get all 40, we'll definitely cut you a nice break on the price. Because normally that would be like probably the top 25. You would need the top 25 and then you would need a 10-pack and a 4-pack. But we'll work something out. Just message me. Guys, I do check my messages. So if y'all got questions or y'all want to talk about something, you can message me. I may not get back to you right away, but I always will get back to you. Always. Because y'all are my boss squad. And I'm going to try harder to be on here more. I haven't even been live at the headquarters in a week. We have just been... It's been beautiful over there. Beautiful, busy, wonderful. I'm getting ready to launch something with another. I'm getting ready to do a really, really cool collaboration that I can't wait to tell you guys about. It's going to be so awesome and fun, and we're finalizing everything, so that's going to be cool. Hey, Shirley Ford. And it's going to be something really unique and really fun and really great. Nikki Geddes McNeil. I hope my brother is still here. Y'all don't have to leave right now, do y'all?
We're leaving soon.
Okay, let me get off and I'll come in. So they got to get going. So I guess I will say goodnight to you, Boss Squad. I was enjoying our talk. I love having my talks with y'all. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I can go live again tonight when I take Teddy for his walk. Maybe me and Matthias can go live with you guys. Okay, Teddy, just chill. So I love y'all. Have a good evening, Boss Squad. And yeah. That's my brother. He did a great job cooking. And I'll probably see you all a little bit later on this evening. Love y'all. Good night, Boss Squad.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe me. Blessing off a flow like a river. Blessing off a flow like a river.